Win and Marcus walked along the quiet dirt road of a small village until they reached the local grocery store. They stopped to buy drinks to quench their thirst. Afterward, they sat on a bench in front of the store, observing the daily lives of the people passing by. This little grocery store was the heart of the village. Its shelves were filled with traditional Thai snacks, fruits, vegetables, and small everyday items. Next to the store stood a proud spirit house decorated with fresh garlands of marigold flowers. The sweet fragrance of jasmine from a nearby bush wafted gently in the breeze. The atmosphere was warm and lively, with the sounds of children playing and villagers chatting casually. As they sat there, Marcus noticed a pregnant woman enter the store to buy some snacks. She chatted with the store owner in a friendly manner. After paying, she was about to leave when the owner called out to her. They exchanged a few words, followed by soft laughter, before the pregnant woman left with her bag of snacks. Curious, Marcus turned to Win and asked, "What did they say?" Win smiled slightly before explaining, the store owner was telling her not to eat the snacks while walking. She should wait until she gets home. Marcus furrowed his brow. "Why?" Win explained, "People here believe that pregnant women shouldn't eat while walking. They're afraid that spirits or ghosts might try to take the food, which could harm both the mother and the baby." Marcus nodded. "That sounds strange, but I kind of get it. Are there other beliefs like that?" Win chuckled softly before continuing, "There are many. For example, pregnant women shouldn't walk under fences or through narrow spaces, because it's believed that evil spirits could enter them when they're weak. Or they shouldn't sleep too much during the day because it might make the baby lazy." Marcus thought for a moment, then his eyes fell on a small spirit shrine near the store. He looked at it with curiosity and asked, "What about that shrine? Did something bad happen here, like an accident?" Win turned to look at the shrine and explained, "Not exactly. That's a spirit house, built for the spirits of the landowners or ancestors who lived here long before we came. We believe these spirits protect the people living in the house." Marcus nodded in understanding. "In Sweden, we don't have anything like that. We rely on things like security cameras or alarm systems to protect our homes." He smiled, amused by the cultural differences. Win smiled back. "It's all about protecting the people inside the house, in different ways. Even now, many homes here have security cameras, but they still keep the spirit house too." Marcus thought quietly for a moment, then asked, "But why use ghosts? I get that it makes people cautious, but why are ghosts the focus?" Win laughed gently. "Sometimes, using ghosts is easier than using logic. It's something everyone can feel, even if they can't see it. Warning people about ghosts makes them listen more than if you just gave them a logical explanation. It's been passed down for generations." Marcus nodded thoughtfully. "That's true. People tend to fear what they can't see. Maybe using ghosts is an effective way to make people be more careful." Win smiled. "These beliefs are old ways of keeping people safe. As long as it works and keeps us protected, there's no harm in it." Marcus was silent for a moment before asking, "Does everyone believe this?" Win shook his head lightly. "Not everyone. Nowadays, younger people tend to rely more on logic and reason, but in rural areas, some still hold on to these beliefs, like with the 100 deaths curve you saw earlier." Marcus nodded again. He began to realize that his friend had a deeper perspective than he had ever imagined. Win had grown up in the countryside but had adapted to life in other cultures as well. This mix of beliefs and logic made Marcus appreciate his friend even more. They sat quietly, watching the people go by. The sounds of laughter and conversation filled the air, reflecting the warmth of the village. Despite coming from different places and having different beliefs, they both shared something in common, a respect for what was important to the people in this community. No matter how different beliefs and cultures may be, Respecting the beliefs that bring comfort and safety to others is the foundation for understanding and building strong relationships.